Good Saturday morning to you, Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich. This is your outlook for March 14th and 15th, 2015, your weekend outlook. And we have rain that's going to be spreading the area on Saturday morning here that's going to continue through the afternoon hours, and then it's going to start to taper off a little bit. I don't think this goes into the evening here. I think it's going to shut off a little bit earlier here. And here's a look at the early afternoon hours. The whole bulk of precipitation is now further to the east. Still some leftover showers at this point. I'm going to go over to the NAM high-res future simulated radar. We're going to start this off at this morning. This is a look at 7 a.m. We're going to go from a little bit forward from that point here, and just so you can see the rain. Most of the precipitation here is still hanging on here. Here's a look at noon. And early afternoon, the bulk of it looks like it stops here by 1, 2 o'clock. But then you have another surge come through across eastern PA, Delaware, and eventually New Jersey here as we get in here. So a few more showers, like 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. At this rate, this image right here is looking at 4 p.m. on Saturday. So again, we have the break here before that. So the bulk of it, the steadiest, moves out by 12, 1 o'clock. But then we get there's another surge comes through here about 4, and here's 5, 6, and then it's pretty much out of here. So just deal with the rain today. We're dealing with an all-rain event. We're not talking about any frozen precipitation. I know we had some freezing rain advisories up here that were in effect. They have since expired. We didn't issue anything on freezing rains. We didn't really think it was going to be significant enough to really warrant anything like that, but the National Weather Service, of course, has different ideas of what they do. So, I mean, if they have just a trace of ice accrual, then it's enough for them to issue an advisory. That's not enough for us to really get the public all excited and hot and heavy about freezing rain. So we do have primarily a rain event here. I'll be ending this evening. And as we get back into the global models here, we're going to move this a little bit forward here. Here's a look at the evening hours again, just that most of the precipitation is off to the east at this point. And then we start to clear out. We're going to have, looking at Sunday, really not much going on here. You're going to have, call it, morning clouds giving way to sun for most places. Might be a little bit more in the way of clouds up here in the northern areas, and I wouldn't be surprised to see a passing flurry here on Sunday. But for everywhere else, you're pretty much mixed clouds and sun for your day on Sunday. We do have some clearing at least taking place, and I do think even the northern areas too, but you're going to have a little bit more in the way of clouds than you will, say, further south by Philadelphia down here, and also South Jersey and Delaware. But that clears out of here, and then we stay warm here on Monday. Monday's going to be very warm, actually. We're going to have temperatures that are going to be above normal by about 4, 5, maybe 6 degrees. So it'll feel really warm on Monday. That's ahead of this cold front that's dropping through. You can see that cold front right here. Not a lot of moisture with this, though. It's going to be very moisture starved as it moves to the southeast. But this is here's the front. Your area low pressure is actually sitting up here. This is actually moving off to the southeast like this, but there's very, very cold air behind this system here, and very cold relative to this time of year. We're not talking about single-digit lows anymore. We're not talking about below zero temperatures. We're talking about temperatures that are relative to this time of year, being right around 50 degrees, give or take a few degrees. From north to south for normal highs. We're talking about 10 degree departures, 10 to 15 degree departures for highs. So we'll get colder once this moves through, and you can see that here. Here's a look at later Wednesday. As you go up to 850 millibars, which is about 5,000 feet up, here is your freezing line. Okay, I'm going to just draw it for you here. Here's your freezing lines. Anything north of this line is below freezing. In some cases, significantly below freezing on as you get to 5,000 feet. So it's not going to be that cold at the surface, but some of that translates down to the surface, and you have, of course, gives you the below normal temperatures here at the surface. And that's going to continue into next week. We're going to keep an eye on a few systems that may try to impact our area here. The first one's going to be next Friday, our Friday-Saturday time frame here. We're going to have to keep an eye on this one. This is kind of getting in our window here right around the equinox where we said it could be a storm. Not sure we'll have enough cold air available for this one to make it a snow event or anything like that, but we'll have to keep an eye on it just in case, because there could be some crazy things going on with that. GFS and the European model are also hinting at something that time frame, both doing different things with it. So not looking to wintry precipitation with that one, but there might be one behind it that it could be, so we'll see. We'll get into that as we get a little bit closer. In the meantime, have a great weekend. Looks like the second half of the weekend will be better than the first. We will be able to salvage at least part of the day on Sunday for us if you have any outdoor activities to avoid the rain, and, of course, get out and enjoy any sunshine that tries to peek through the clouds. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich, and that is your outlook for the weekend, March 14th and 15th, 2015. Have a great Saturday, Sunday.